Hey, what's up, everyone? I don't know why I've never shared this over like my past 15 years now that I think about it. I came across this as I was moving stuff around, and we've been building our new house, the new studio here, going through some boxes, and I came across what has been one of the ongoing foundational keys to my success. And it's so simple, it's ridiculous. Like, I don't know why this isn't talked about. It seems, I don't know. It seems like almost like it's too good to be true, I guess is why. And all of you that know me know that I don't share that type of crap. I'm always about like the hard work and the perseverance, which all matters. But like this is like how I went from zero to like seriously making my first 10,000 in my business, my first 100,000, my first million, my first 2 million, 3 million, going up to 5, 10. Like, this is crazy. This is how I got my dream house. This is how I've been able to this is so mind-blowing, to travel around the world. And it doesn't stop there. Like, this is what has helped me in my fitness. This has helped me get literally in better shape. It's helped my marriage. It's helped me with my parenting. It can help you with whatever you freaking want. Look, this is my old one. And I remember like watching stuff years ago about, because, okay, first of all, you start with having a vision of something in your head or a goal. Okay. So I know that you've heard, and it is important. The next step is to write it down. But for some reason, and I'm showing you all, if you're listening to this when it's a podcast, you're going to definitely want to watch the video of this, because right now I'm holding up. This is so crazy. I found the first like vision board that I made with actual pictures over 15 years ago. And it was in an old box. And what's crazy is everything that I've written on here has become true. And I make them for everything. I've gotten more specific with them, and I still have them ongoing over the years. Even on top of that, this is so real. We do it with our team, like with my company, with my employees. We have our dream boards, we have our vision boards, and we hang them up. We go over them at our all monthly team meetings. We cheer each other on when we reach our different dreams, our different goals. And it's not just about only work. It's in all areas of life. But it's crazy because something about doing it like this, with adding like pictures, I don't know why, but it works. And then after I've accomplished everything, yes, you've got to work your butt off to do it. I continually create new ones, and I never stop. I have ones for our company, for our business. Years ago, I had one. I'm even holding up a photocopy of one that had my book before it was out, that hit the bestsellers list. And it has it, like, this is even like the goal was for 2016. It had what we'd be paying all of our hourly team members. And I came across that, and I'm like, oh my God, at that time, that was like so impossible. And we've hit that. Like, that's our starting pay for everyone. And we're beyond that. And I've updated it. We have new ones, but I'm just telling you, there's something. I chose to jump on here quickly because this is so freaking important. And I guess it's not really taken seriously how important it is to one of the like foundational components of success. And with me thinking about it more and more, everyone I know that's been successful over the years through my show, through the guests, through the businesses, they all do this in their own form. Like even on my phone, I'm going to see if I can hold it up here on the camera. I have a picture of this. I do it with everything. And I'll have like kind of the main things going on. but let me get this into focus. On the top, this was like when the Tesla Plaid was just coming out. Come on, focus, baby. In the middle, that's our dream house that we're freaking living in now. I'm streaming from the office. Come on, come into focus. On the bottom is a pirate ship. Okay, now I'm gonna replace this. 1 and 2, we can totally check off the list. 3, it's almost there too. We're finishing our pirate ship building for Dreamshine for our individuals with developmental disabilities. And it's literally going to be opening next month. And I've realized over the years, like, I just continue to organically do this, but I don't openly talk about it. And I guess, to be honest, like, maybe, I don't know. I'm just at a point now where it's like, who gives a damn what anyone thinks if I'm helping people? Because probably before I was thinking, well, what if people think that you're being fake or it's corny or pretentious? Think what you want. And guess what? Don't do it. Like, it would be your loss. I'm telling you, this works. I'm proof of it. And on here, like on this first one that I hung up, it's I have the date on the back. Look at this. Boom. I'm going to show you all for proof. Come into focus, baby. Mark Minard, so grateful for God for all that I continue to be blessed with. January 4th, 2009. That's when this first one was done. I have pictures on here of like my family and I together in a beautiful home, and it says stuff like a journey into Africa, because my wife is originally from Sierra Leone, West Africa, and we dreamed of going there. I dreamed of going there. It shows my wife and I, our kids, as world travelers. Look, at the time when I made this first one, not only was my company just starting out, we had 2 kids back to back. Like, my office was literally in a barn. The Great Recession freaking was hitting everyone. Everything on here was like impossible at that time, in the freaking moment. We even in our marriage, like, I have us holding hands. It says shared values, trust. We at that time, and I've talked openly about it, we're going through struggles in our marriage, and even went through a time of separation. Now we've been married for 16 years. You see, I was talking about this just the other day. Like, everything is important. I hate when people break up the whole different balance of like, well, is health more important? Is money more important? Is your parenting more important? Are your blah, 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 blah? It's all important, you freaking morons. Don't be stupid. If you're bankrupt, you can't help yourself. You can't help anyone. You can't feed yourself. Of course, money's important. If you have a job or a business or a dream that's bringing in the funds to do that, of course that's important. If you have a heart attack and die because your health's bad and you can't run your company or parent or be a spouse, then you're bankrupt, then you're not alive. Is that important? What a stupid question. It's so dumb. People are just looking for these cookie cutter answers, and I'm usually against them. But I'm giving you one right now, and it's called a freaking vision board. And if you go I'm in my studio now. If you go to my other office at Dreamshine in Ohio, where I'll be back there next week in the log home, and actually we have our video team coming there. So I'm going to see if I can get some footage for everyone. You'll see plastered on all my walls there. It shows the future of Dreamshine. I can show you previous ones of things we've crossed off the list, buildings we've built, like how I have like a smart village that we're building of all these different homes for our people with developmental disabilities that hasn't happened yet. I have like a freaking Disney World for people with developmental disabilities that's coming along. There's so much. We have like our cafe, our shop for where our podcast for our individuals with developmental disabilities that will be helping run it, earn paychecks, have sponsors out of a freaking pirate ship building, which is almost done. Listen, does this stuff sound crazy? Damn straight. Because It should be crazy. The craziest stuff is what you need to freaking put down and make that into a reality by continuing to do the work, and somehow by having it like this. I don't know why. I don't know if it's like inspiring to look at it, because I'll make them and I don't intentionally look at everything every day, but something about it like must get into your subconscious, or it's just another piece of the puzzle. I don't know exactly how, but I do know writing down like your goals is important and always make it bigger, but something about also like adding images where you can like see that and it might not even come out exactly like that, but something like moves you continually on that path. I can't explain it. Like personally, I believe in God. I always say God is orchestrating, but he gives us all these different tools, and I know he gives us an imagination, a vision, and there's ways to, this is like just giving our vision, like working out at the gym. It's like lifting weights for your vision. And all this stuff, I'm trying to see if I have other examples here in the studio right now as I'm unpacking. Nope, I got my old mugshot from when I was in jail at age 17. That's another story for, well, most of you know that listen. I'll show you anyway, since we've got the cameras up. So that's my actual mugshot, by the way, from when I was in jail at age 17. And it's my eye, if you see, is all darkened because my eye socket was fractured. My jaw was broken. I almost died. That's a different story for a different day, or listen to my previous shows. You'll hear about that and overcoming all that. But I'm just looking at all this now. Like our kids are in the best schools with shared values, loving family unity. Like some of the things I write down, our amazing new house, Minard House 2021. And we're in it. Like I'm organized, systems are in place across the board. We have Dream Shine services with over 25 team members. We pay the highest in the industry, which we do. And there's just different pictures of things. Like here's my wife and I, here's our kids. And in my office, I have pictures of like our different team members, of our individuals. But I'm telling you, something about this freaking works. And from going back to 2009 till just the few examples I'm showing you now, I have like 100 more in my other office. And I continue to just go bigger and bigger and bigger with them. And I love that I found this. Like I was like tearing up when I found this the other day, because I remember where I was at in my life when I made this. And to wrap this up, like going back to it has, like I was telling you, a journey into Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been to Sierra Leone, West Africa 2 times. We're building a house there. We're also going to be helping people with developmental disabilities there. I spent months there. World travelers. Oh God. Like I've been able, geez, I wasn't even speaking at that time. This podcast didn't even exist. Not only have I been hired to speak at other countries around the world, but we've been able to travel to Dubai like over twice, Bali, Indonesia, Paris twice, Venice, Italy. I can't even remember. There's so many freaking places across the world that we've been able to go to. Like since this was made, Thailand, we're getting ready to go. Actually, no, Thailand's coming up. I can't even remember everything offhand. It just like, it's mind blowing. London, I had like a speaking event in London. Then I went back there with my family to London. Paris is better. I love Paris, by the way. Paris twice, which is crazy. I just mentioned Venice, Italy. I'm just trying to think, regular stuff like Mexico, all that, Bahamas, but still now like Aruba, Jamaica. I can't, it's just crazy. Health, fitness, and clarity I had on there. Picture of us camping. We hadn't even been camping yet with our kids. Like we were going through so much at that time. Our kids were newborns. We've been camping over 50 times easily. It's just crazy. This stuff works. And there's a reason why people talk about this a lot. And I remember when I was with my dude, Pierre. What's up, Pierre? who's done a lot of stuff through businesses, books. He's been on our show more than once, and a good friend of mine through my good man, Eric Thomas, also E.T., the hip hop preacher. And I remember when I was with Pierre and we were talking about this exact thing. And this is another part of like being obsessed of what you're going after. And he saw on my phone, he's like, wait, what is that? He's like, what, you got that Tesla Plaid, the picture of the pirate ship, this house? And I'm like, oh yeah, those are like some of the 3 things that I'm aiming at right now for this next quarter. And he's like, dude, pulled out his phone. It was like, boom. It showed like the gross amount of money. It was something like 2.5 million had projected, and showed him like speaking, doing his sales courses. Another picture, it was like him and his wife on a boat, like on a yacht, and something else. And we both were just laughing. But then I was thinking about it, and I'm like, it's not a coincidence that we both have this stuff. And these things continue to happen to us in our lives and every other successful person that I meet. Now, before I get off, I'm not going to be ignorant and say all you have to make is a vision board and pray to the magical gods of the secret and sit on your butt and do nothing and you'll manifest them. That's bullcrap. That part is stupid. No, you have to work your freaking butt off. I'm sitting here 16 years later, and we've done this and much more. But continued with the hard work and everything else that we talk about and teach, and the perseverance and the strategies at every different level. This is one of the ongoing foundational things to keep freaking doing. It's like going back to the old weight analogy. It's like you can put a picture of a 25-pound weight and be like, I want to be doing 50 pounds. I want to be doing 100 pounds. You can't just have a picture of it. You have to start lifting the 25, go through the soreness, then you gradually move up to 35. But you'll keep something about this. I don't know why, but it freaking works. It's the mostest, which I wrote on there, elementary freaking secret to success that they should teach in elementary, but they don't, because schools unfortunately tell you stop using that beautiful imagination, right? Stay focused on these algebraic equations that we're teaching, or the periodic like table of elements for everyone that's going to be a freaking chemist out there, because everyone should take that. It's just stupid. Unless you're going to be a chemist, great. But for everyone else, it's dumb. They need to have a class. Well, I'm done with a they. I have a class right now in a free podcast, which we've known for years. And I'm sharing right now an example of like my first vision board that I ever made. Now go out and make one. It doesn't have to be complex. Just add some little pictures to the goals that you're writing down. Then watch them continue to happen through hard work over the years. Then don't stop there. Make more. And really importantly, know that this doesn't only apply to your business or to money. Although, just like I said before, both those things are extremely important. It applies to your marriage. It applies to your sex life. You could have a private one where you put, I want to be making love. My wife and I have a beautiful relationship. I actually have something like that in my own separate journal. It applies to your parenting. It applies to your children. Put pictures of everything. Put it of your spirituality, of your health. It's all important. Don't think that this has to be divided into different, only works here, not there. No, it works for everything in life. Make your freaking vision board. Share it with me. I'm freaking excited about this now. And listen, everyone, I need to jump off here, but I'm always about authenticity. And I realize more and more the second I'm feeling something holding me back, like what if they think that that's deep down, I know it's something that has helped me. I'm going to share it no matter what. And how dare I not? Because for the people that it helps, those are the ones that I'm talking to. I don't care about the ones that think anything else. I really don't. I'm here to help the people that it helps, that actually apply this, because guess what? It freaking helps me and I'm proof. So that's it, everyone. This is Mark Minard. Listen, boom. See the studio I'm in? I had something like this on another vision board years ago. I'll show you my other off. It's crazy. It's crazy. God is orchestrating, everyone. Listen, never settle, never give up, and keep elevating beyond